Are you co-parenting with a narcissistic ex? That's a struggle. Today, I want to tell you my top 3 strategies to keep in mind when you're co-parenting with a narcissist. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a high conflict divorce coach, a divorce mediator, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I help people every day who are right where you are, stuck in a toxic marriage to a narcissistic spouse, or already engaged in a contentious divorce from one. I've helped so many people over the years deal with their narcissist co-parent. I know what it's like, and I've went through it myself, but it's a moving target. There are a lot of things that come up, but here are the main things that you have to look for. So number 1 is how you're going to communicate in writing only with the co-parent. So I call this the stuff it method. Now, I know you've probably heard of BIF, Bill Eddy's BIF method. This is a little different because this is specific to a narcissist. So the S is for specific. All of your communication needs to be focused on one thing. Don't put everything you have to say in one email or parenting app entry, right? It gets too confusing. So you have to just deal with one thing per message. The T is for thorough. I want you to make sure you cover every detail in this one topic. You want to have every piece of information, every question that might come up, anything surrounding this topic in one email, because you don't want the back and forth all the time about, well, what about this and what about that? You can't just shoot something off without thinking. This is going to take a little bit of planning. So you might do a couple of drafts even, but it's going to save you so much time, energy, and aggravation in the long run. The U is for unemotional. I want you just to give information without any emotion. Don't say, I really would like for this to happen, or the kids really want this, or no wishes, wants, desires, just information. The first F is for factual. Make sure you have your facts right. Make sure you don't have to come back and say, oh, I was wrong. It's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday. Make sure you have all of the information correct, because again, this is going to get into a whole, everything will be your fault and things will go awry and there will be all kinds of harassing emails. Just make sure you get everything right the first time. And the last F is for fair. I want you to check in with your agreement, your divorce decree or your parenting plan or your settlement agreement, whatever it is you have, to make sure that what you're saying actually is in line with the order. So you don't have to get called out, well, that's not what the order says, you're not abiding by the order. Make sure it's fair, that this is what you both agreed to. All right, now that we have the communication part, number 2 is no favors. All right, you know this person. There's no trading, there's no doing a favor for each other. It's never what it's supposed to be. It's opening the door to something being sabotaged, something going wrong. It sounds unfair, but it's really the best strategy to never ask for a favor and don't give a favor. Make an excuse why you can't. It's just opening a can of worms that you don't need to open. And the last strategy is you really should invest in a coach, because like I said, this is a fluid situation. There are a million things that can go on with kids. There's so many what ifs, and we can't possibly address everything ahead of time. You have to be quick on your feet and be able to think about options. A coach can tell you, oh, this happened to another client and this is what they did and this is the outcome and this is what happened. Did you think about this? And maybe you should do it this way, or maybe say it this way. They have experience. They've done this a million times. They've seen it all. So this is a great investment during this period. Is this you? Are you looking for someone to guide you through the co-parenting problems you're going to have with a narcissistic ex? If you'd like to book a call with me, I'll put a link below where you can get right on my calendar. Did you find this information helpful? I hope you did. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.